The hibernate.cfg.xml file contains Hibernate properties and connection properties. Hibernate properties is nothing but which concept you are using, which MySQL properties and dialect, and what is the DDL command and what is the Boolean command. Everything we need to specify. And connection properties are nothing but we need to provide a database URL, JDBC connection, and username and password. We need to provide those credentials in one separate file instead of writing the 4 to 5, 8 to 9 lines of code in every method. We will write one line of code to manage everything in one single file. I will show you in today's class how to use that. Meanwhile, let me open my IDE and continue today's class. Is opening. Meanwhile, in this class, what we discussed so far, we created project and we added dependencies and we enabled two options, autosave option and XML wild web developers. And we added we have created one resource folder in under main folder, and one folder has been added to src/main/java resources. And later on we have added some connection properties and Hibernate properties into our hibernate.cfg.xml like this. At initial step we have added connection properties. Connection properties is nothing but we are letting this compiler to know we have provided the connection dot driver class, connection URL, connection user, connection password. We have mentioned in that particular file. And Hibernate properties, MySQL dialect and update and true. Is perfectly done. These are all these 4 lines were also discussed in advanced Java while discussing servlets and JSPs also. The same thing I have discussed right now, and same thing we have entered in this XML file. Meanwhile, if this is for demo purpose only, I have mentioned DB name. We need to create one database in our MySQL command client. Then only we need to provide that particular database. See, if anyone is providing wrong password, you will get authentication error. Okay, it means you provided wrong password in Eclipse IDE. See, instead of root password, I will give some random password. Okay, for now I'm changing my password and we will run the project. See, we'll see the error what we are getting in the console. As of now, I didn't mention my correct password. Swami is my wrong password. I hope it's clear, guys. Okay, let me create one database. Create database Hibernate facility. I think yesterday I created. Meanwhile, let me check once. Sorry, it was not created. Let me create database. Hibernate facility. Database got created. My database name is Hibernate FSAD. Clear? So my database got created. JDBC is nothing but Java database connectivity. MySQL is my database name. Localhost is common for everyone. Colon 3306 is my port number. In my case, 3306 is my port number. If any student or any user got changed his port number while installation of MySQL, they need to mention their own port number. If they didn't change any port number, any configuration settings, please go with only 3306 and / Hibernate FSAD. In my case, Hibernate FSAD is my database name. If in your case you are using another random Hibernate or demo Hibernate, you need to mention your database name / under here property. Okay, clear? So root is my username, password is my Swami. As of the Swami is a wrong password, but I want to show you one error. Okay, while running, we should get one error. Why we are getting error, I will show you. But meanwhile, let me start today's class. Let me create one package under main src/main/java. Let me create Hibernate one package to perform CRUD operations. Okay, so create table using annotations. So whenever the table will be created whenever you are compiling the program. Clear, guys? And what is the need of update? I will show you what is the need of update. If I change this update to create, what will happen? Okay, I will show you. But as of now, leave it to update only. And this is we are why it is org.hibernate.dialect.mysql dialect. We are using MySQL, so it is a MySQL dialect. org.hibernate.dialect.postgresql.dialect. If you are using PostgreSQL, please change it to MySQL to PostgreSQL. If you are using MongoDB database, please change MySQL to MongoDB dialect. Okay, guys. Next thing, property under Hibernate underscore dot show underscore SQL. It's a true. What is meant by Hibernate dot show underscore SQL, and why it is in true? Why it is in true condition? Uh, Manual. By default it will be in false condition by default. If you are not mentioning any true or false here, by default it will be in false condition, but I'm mentioning it as a true. Why? Because of whenever I'm running my code, I have written one query called as insert into faculty values of some id 30326 comma swami comma location vja colon. So whenever I execute my program, that query should be available, should visible in the console also. That query should be visible in console. For that purpose, I mentioned hibernate.show underscore SQL true. If it is under if in place of true, if we mention false means whenever we compile our program, that query will be executed, which was written in your code, but that query should not be visible in the console. For for letting all the users to visible their query in the console, I have mentioned it is as a true condition. So hibernate.show underscore SQL, the query which was written by you in the code, it will be same execute while executing, it will be visible in the console also. Okay, in this console I will show you the query also, don't worry. Let me create one Pojo class. Pojo class is nothing but uh, the class should having some getters and setters methods, and it is called as a Pojo class. It is also called as model MVC architecture, model, view, and controller. This will be discussed during Spring and Spring Boot classes. Okay. Uh, as of now, it is also called as Pojo class. It is also called as model class. I'm repeating one more time. It is also called as Pojo class. Or it is also called as model class. Model. Okay. Model. Let me create one ID faculty.java. Okay. As of now, we are going to create our table automatically using annotations. Okay. Please see. For every faculty, there will be one ID called as. For every faculty, there will be name. And for every faculty, there will be gender also. If anything is missing, don't. I will. But for every faculty, there will be department. Uh, do I need to mention salary? No. I will go with contact, or else let us also go with salary. Uh, Let me take double salary. Okay. As of now, I have taken 6 fields: ID name, gender, department, salary, and contact, or else contact number. Anyway, you can give anything. Let me create setters and getters for this, and toString method as well. The shortcut is called as source. Go to source and and search for the generate setters and getters methods, and please select all option. And after ID, you should select last member or else after contact number. So the getters and setters will be created. If you select after contact number, it will create after ninth line. If you select last member, those getters and setters will be created after last variable name, like last member. As of now, as per my code, Contact number is my last number. If you select first member, all those getters and setters will be created on the above ID. Clear? So please select last member and click on generate. So my getters and setters got created successfully. And let me generate toString also for debugging purpose. Please select the generate toString method, and it is also last member. Click on OK. So as per last member, my toString also got created. Leave it like this. Now it's very crucial which annotations we are going to use to create for automatic table creation. Okay, I will let you know. Let us start with today's class. All of you please use entity. Entity is a annotation we are going to use. It specifies that class is an entity. This annotation is applied to the entity class. Okay, entity is nothing but we are letting a class ki em cheptunamante manam particular class ki this class is an entity class ante model class ani cheptunam daniki. Okay, clear? Next, @table @table అని ఎక్కడైతే మెన్షన్ చేస్తున్నామో ఆ మెన్షన్ చేసేటప్పుడు దానికి క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాలి. ఎందుకంటే టేబుల్ అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తే, ఐఎమ్ రిపీటింగ్ వన్ మోర్ టైం, టేబుల్ అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తే మనకి టేబుల్ ఆ పర్టికులర్ క్లాస్ కి క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ఆ పర్టికులర్ క్లాస్ కి క్లిక్ ఆన్ ఓకే. ఓకే క్లిక్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఏమైతుంది? వీ నీడ్ టు ప్రొవైడ్ టేబుల్ నేమ్. ఇట్స్ అన్ ఆప్షనల్. ఓకే, ఇట్స్ ఆప్షనల్. ఒకవేళ నీకు నేమ్ ఇవ్వాలనుకుంటున్నావు, నాకు ఓకే, ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు గివ్ ఎనీ నేమ్ ఫర్ మై క్లాస్. If you leave like this, the class name will be the table name. Okay, if you don't provide any table name within brackets at the 7th line, the class name will be acted as a table name. Okay, clear guys? As of now I don't want to uh, use the same name, so I'm giving as name is equal to faculty underscore details. Okay, faculty underscore details. Clear guys? As of now I don't want to use the same name which I used for the class, so I'm using name attribute. Name is equal to faculty underscore details. If you are not mentioning any name here, I'm repeating one more time, the class name will be common as the table name. But I don't want to confuse you. You can also use same. You can also use directly. You can also use direct table. So the faculty, the class name is a faculty. So the table name also will be the faculty. So to avoid all these things, I am using faculty underscore table. So the table is getting created. And one more step we need to provide for the table creation. @id. @id is nothing but @id jakarta.persistence. @id specifies it's a primary key at the entity level. Okay, as of now we all know the concept of DBMS. While creating any table, we should maintain one primary key for reference. Clear guys? For reference. So as of now, in my case, I'm having 6 attributes. In place of 6 attributes, I'm using id as my primary key. I can use name as my primary key. I can use email as my primary key. I can use contact number as my primary key, because they don't have any duplicates, right? We cannot use name as a primary key because Lakshman can is my name is Lakshman, so other students other users also can have their name as Lakshman. Clear guys? To avoid duplicate values, we are using uh, like genuine, like what we call some unique values as a ID number. If you are mentioning @ID at ID level, it is ID is your primary key. No, if you are mentioning @ID at contact number, so that contact number will be your primary key. Clear guys? @ID ఎక్కడైతే మెన్షన్ చేస్తారో ఆ పర్టికులర్ ఆ ఫీల్డ్ ఐడి అయిపోతుంది. క్లియర్ గైస్? లైక్ ప్రైమరీ కీ అయిపోతుంది. క్లియర్? నెక్స్ట్, క్లియర్గా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు దాకా. నెక్స్ట్, ఇప్పుడు నల్లబుల్లా కాదా మనల్ని క్లియర్గా దానికి స్పెసిఫై చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్, @column. @column. సో @column దాన్ని యూజ్ చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు కాలమ్ కి మనం నేమ్ ఇవ్వకపోతే వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? సో primary int id, primary string name, primary gender. These are my variable names. If you don't specify any particular column name, I'm repeating one more time. If you don't specify any particular column name, particular variable name will be acted as a column name also. Okay. But as of now, I'm not going to leave the name like that. Faculty underscore ID. Can anyone can try, guys. Anyone can try. And nullable is equal to false. Do I need to mention nullable is equal to false, guys? No, because primary key itself unique plus not null. Clear, guys? Primary key itself is having unique plus not null. So mentioning nullable at equal to false for the primary key separately is not enough. Okay, is not necessary. Okay, at the rate id itself is having primary plus like unique plus not null. So do not mention nullable for the primary key. And next, I want to mention, I don't want to give any id. I don't want to specify any id, guys. If you want like auto generation value, or else as of now I'm not using any auto generated values. I want to give my id by user only. Like you can also generate automatically while running the project. While giving details, it will automatically generate the values. But as of now, I don't want to generate those type. Okay, so I'm leaving like this. And next thing, we need to use generated value for purpose of so-called strategy to generate automatic value. So let me show you how to write that particular thing. See, auto means okay, I will explain again, don't worry. See, id ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇవ్వాలనుకోవట్లేదు. id ఆటో జనరేట్ అయిపోవాలి. అంటే ఐడి 1 2 3 4 5 అలా వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉండాలి. సో అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? అట్ ద రేట్ generated value, at the rate generated value, at the rate generated value should be taken from jakarta.persistence. Enter. Next, open curly brace, again control space. You are going to have generator or strategy. So I'm maintaining one strategy. What is a strategy? I want to create my id number automatically while running the project. See, next, auto identity sequence table uoid. Uoid is nothing but universal uh, universal, like random id. It's called as it will be generated automatically. But as of now, I don't want to take this type of like uh, this type of random id. I want to go with 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm going with auto. Also, you can also go with identity, no issue. I'm going with auto. Okay, generator type is equal to auto, or I can also go with dot identity. So whenever I perform this order, whenever I'm running this particular project, it will automatically create its random ID 1 2 3 4 5 5 6. Okay, like this. Okay. As of now, I didn't mention any length. I want to mention length also. ID length will be 10. Is it fine? Next, at the rate column, name is equal to, for name I'm using as faculty underscore name. Nullable is equal to false. If you are mentioning nullable is equal to true, what's the purpose of mentioning nullable is equal to true? If you don't give any value on, if you are clicking on enter, it will take null value as name. Don't never ever make such issues. Okay, length is equal to 25. And next, let me copy this line and use under please remove name and use as gender. Nullable is equal to false. Gender can take 10 is enough. And department, faculty underscore name should be changed to faculty underscore department. Well, false. Okay, none. Okay, nothing. No, salary is nothing but double value. So to avoid like this type of values, we will mention like uh, faculty underscore name should be changed to faculty underscore salary. Okay, everything is fine. faculty underscore contact nullable is equal to false 25. Clear, guys. As of now, I created successfully. I have generated, I have used annotations and all, everything is perfect. Uh, if you don't mention any length to the particular things, by default string has 255 is a length, and integer is also having some particular length, 36 or 38. I don't think so. Exact size, exact length. It will follow that particular length orders. Okay, as per SQL. As per SQL, varchar for the string types it will be 255, I think so, and for integer purpose it will take 38 or 36. Okay, but I'm mentioning the size also as of now 10, 25, 10, 25, 25, 25. Clear, guys? I created faculty class. Faculty class is, while running the project, faculty class will be created as a table, and the value fields which I have mentioned, private print ID, private string name, gender, department, salary, is contact number is my variable names. And with these details, taking this is these names as a reference, these names will be used as a my table variable names. Clear, guys? Clear? I hope it's clear. Let us all try to add one faculty and we'll see. Okay, I will show you one demo. See, I will execute this program. Okay, wait. Right click on the Fojo class. Okay, it's not having main class, right? Sorry. Okay, we should have maintain one main class also, main class to run any class. Okay, let me name it as a controller.java. Okay, clear? From now we are going to write the code, guys. Okay. For first time we'll write only we'll write only what we call in controller class. We'll add everything. Okay, we'll add everything, don't worry. See the main method. Let me type. Done. Let us all try to write one switch case method to execute. These are your basics, guys. Don't ever try to tell you're not going to learn all these things. Okay, these are your basics. For reading input purpose, I'm using one variable into ch while of true, and let me type system.println insert faculty or add faculty. As of now, I'm having only I forgot to write cases also. Case one. Okay. No. Why I'm writing case one here? No. So as of now, I'm having only insert faculty. I am writing only insert faculty. We'll write in future. We'll write, guys. Okay. Let me write. Let me specify one thing to the user. Enter to let him know. Enter your choice. Okay. Enter your choice. He will enter. He will enter his choice and own number. Okay. Let me read that ch value also s dot extend. Let me use switch case here now. Switch case of ch is equal to case one insert faculty. Insert faculty is my method name. At initial stage, you will get an error because insert faculty is not found. Clear, guys? Insert faculty is not found. The error will be created. Uh, the method insert faculty is undefined in this controller. So we'll write the insert faculty code now. Oh, as of now, I should maintain one default code also, one default case. Uh, default case. Uh, invalid choice chosen. Please try again. Clear, guys? Invalid choice chosen. Please try again. Okay. Write one thing. If this is the case, if the user don't want to continue, he can continue. He can left the case. System dot exit. Status will be 0. Clear, guys? So as of now, I written my main code. Okay. Main code I have written successfully. Now I need to write one method. So public static void. It's a static method. So usage of static methods will be more useful because we no need to create separate object to call to execute that particular okay, to execute that particular class. We no need to create a separate objects. So I'm using it as why I'm using that particular method as a static method. Usage of static methods will be very useful to reduce the lines of code. Okay. Next, let me go with the faculty method name insert faculty. Enter. So as of now, my errors are gone. Okay. As of now, I don't have any errors. So let us all go. Let us all go with the configuration setup. Everything. Uh, please, please don't confuse, guys. I will write the comments also under each and every line why we are using this particular line also. Configuration setup. Configuration. Okay. Configuration. Like why we are using everything, I will let you know. We need to take everything from the configuration hibernate.cfg. See, we are having several configuration from different from different packages. We no need to choose the different packages. We need to choose current package from. We need to import everything from current package. See, configuration. It is from org.hibernate.cfg. See, org.hibernate.cfg. CFG is nothing but configuration. So configuration CFG is equal to new configuration. Clear. What is meant by this configuration? What will this configuration object will do? Let me write one comment here. Creates a new configuration object. New configuration object which holds the Hibernate configuration, which holds the Hibernate configuration setup. Okay. Which holds the Hibernate configuration setup. It's clear. As of now, clear, guys. మన Hibernate configuration file అంతటిని మెయింటైన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ మెయింటైన్ చేయడానికి CFG అన్న ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ నేను క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాను. క్లియర్. ఈ లైన్ క్లియర్ ఉంది. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ ఈ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ యూస్ చేసుకుని మనం కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ ఫైల్ ని యూస్ చేయాలి. cfg.c. As of now, CFG is my object name. ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని యూస్ చేసుకుని డాట్ చాలా మెథడ్స్ ఇన్బిల్ట్ మెథడ్స్ ఉంటాయి. We need to choose right method called as. Okay, we need to choose very right method. So search for the method called as configure. See, configure. Here itself we are having one explanation called as uses the mappings and properties specified in an application resource methods hibernate.cfg.xml. Here itself we are maintaining same name, and in that particular file I'm also maintaining my property details correctly. So click on configure. In double quotes, inside the uh, brackets, please maintain double quotes and please mention your file name correctly. It won't give any suggestions, guys. It won't give any suggestions. Please maintain your file name correctly without any spelling mistakes to avoid issues on running the code. Clear, guys? What will this line will do? I will write one comment also. Configure the Hibernate setting. Configure Hibernate using the settings from double quotes of hibernate.cfg.xml. My file name is hibernate.cfg.xml. The file name can be not only Hibernate, it can be any name, but it should be extension by .cfg.xml. Clear, guys? Demo that I have, that file name can be demo.cfg.xml. The file name can be demo2.cfg.xml. Name can be anything, but extension should be .cfg.xml only. Clear, guys? And what I am writing? Configure Hibernate using the settings from the hibernate.cfg.xml configuration file. Configuration file. Clear, guys? From the no, as of now I'm done. Okay, as of now I'm done. Next thing, we have used one configuration object. Using that configuration object, we have maintaining all the details of the Hibernate properties as well as my connection properties. Yeah, as of now, my Hibernate connection and the database connection is ready. As of now, it is ready. Now, next step, we need to build one session factory. For that purpose, we need to use one object called as session factory. We need to use one class called as session factory. Let me type session factory. Session factory. A session factory represents an instance of Hibernate. It maintains the runtime of meta model representing persistent entities. I'll explain you. SF is nothing but session factory. Session factory is nothing but CFG dot build session factory. Okay. What is meant by session factory? What is meant by build session factory? What object we are using? See, I will write one comment also. While writing the comment, I will explain you what is meant by session factory. Okay. Build the session factory. Let me write the cases to also. Build the session factory using the configuration object. Using the configuration object. Here my configuration object is nothing but CFG. CFG is my configuration object. So I used configuration object to build my session factory. Why we are building session factory? I'll explain you in next line. So this object is nothing but session factory object. Okay. This object is used to create sessions. Is used to create sessions. Okay. Session instance to interact with the databases. Session instance to interact with the databases. Clear, guys? Interact with the database. Okay, interact with the database. Clear. So this SF object is here. This object is going to interact with the database. So using configuration object, we are building one session. So that session will be assigned to session factory. So the session factory is going to access my database. Now, what will session object will do? SF object, what is SF object is going to do? Okay, I'll explain you very clearly. For that purpose, we need to maintain another method called as session. Okay, session from org.hibernate. Next, session s is equal to sf dot open session. Okay, session is getting opened. Clearly it's done. As of now, it's done, guys. Let me show you. Instead of s, I will write session directly. Okay, to avoid confusion. What will this do? What will this session will do? Okay, I will explain you. it opens a new session from the session factory. From the session factory. Clear. As of now, first point clear. Next point. A session is the interface to interact with the database where CRUD operations is going to be performed. Where CRUD operations are going to be performed or executed. Clear, guys? As of now, I was clear. Okay. As of now, my clear. Next thing, one more thing we have pending. To initiate or to start our transactions, we need to tell that compiler we are using we are going to start our transactions. So for that purpose, I'm using one method, one package called as transactions. Hibernate dot we are having org.hibernate configure transactions. So let us use the transaction T is equal to session dot begin transaction. As of now, it's clear. What is meant by transaction? What we are letting know. So let us write one point here. Start a new transaction using the session variable. Using the session object. Clear. As of now, it's clear. Now, next thing. Hibernate uses transactions to ensure that why we are using transactions. Hibernate uses transaction concept to ensure that operations are done automatically automatically uh, and consistently. Seeing the spelling name automatic. See what this five lines of this five lines of code is letting us to know means I will explain you once again. Please remember one thing. Okay, we are using one configuration object. So to hold the configuration of Hibernate configuration. So using that configuration object, we are specifying one file name. So where is our Hibernate properties or connection properties is exactly present. So as of in my case, my Hibernate properties and connection properties were present in hibernate.cfg.xml code. So as of now, I was maintaining my files, my code and everything in hibernate.cfg.xml. So I'm mentioning that same in the controller class.java. See, cfg.configure. In brackets, in double quotes, I need to mention my file name exactly. Okay, clear. I mentioned my file name clearly. As of now, second step 10. What is meant by third step? The thought initially the third step is to it builds the session factory to configure the objects. Okay, so the session factory is used to create session instance to interact with the database. The usage of session factory is to interact with the database. We are using session factory concept. Okay, next thing, why we are using session? The session factory opens a session and the session will be assigned to session also. Clear? Now one session is got opened by session factory to insert one record. So one session will be opened and the session will be assigned to this particular session, and this session will be added to transaction. So session dot begin transaction. Until unless you close everything, the transaction will be going on and the data will be modified like anything. I hope it's clear. Next thing. As of now, my configuration setup is perfectly all right. Let us all try to write our own. Let us all try to write one code to add data. Okay. See, as of now, I'm having my data. Clear, guys? As of now, is everything clear? So let me reduce the lines of code here. Uh, Now, from 40th line, it will be very easy to understood. Use your faculty class control space enter. Is F is equal to new faculty done. New faculty done. To take input from my user, I need to use scanner object sc is equal to new scanner of system.out.system.in. It's an error. Okay. I need to tell him to enter name. I'm not entering ID because ID is my auto-generated value, because I use it at the rate generated value identity or auto anything. My ID will be generated automatically for every transaction, for executing for every on time we are executing and clicking on enter, my ID will be generated automatically. Okay. As of now, I will show you guys. As of now, I didn't run my program, so no tables will be executed inside the uh, inside my database. Have you to connect your database? We need to use one keyword called as use Hibernate FSAD semicolon, or semicolon also no needed. If you are using without semicolon also, it will be executed. Only this command will be executed, not all commands. Only this command will be executed with semicolon or without semicolon. Use space database name. The database got changed. Let me write one command, show tables. See, as of now, I'm not having any tables because I didn't executed this program, guys. Till now, I didn't executed this program. Okay. Let me enter faculty name. Okay, enter faculty name. Let me take one name. String name is equal to sc dot next line. Clear, guys? As of now, I'm not maintaining any separate things. Next thing. As of now, what we are having here, name, gender, department. So let me take enter faculty gender. Let me take string gender is equal to sc dot next. Let me take faculty department string dept is equal to next. You can also use next line, but I don't want to give computer space, science space, engineering. I will directly give CSC in shortcut. So next line is not preferred. Next line. Next thing. After salary, after department, what I need to give? Salary and contact number. As of now, I'm going to mention my salary and contact number also. Enter faculty salary. Sal. Not string, I think so. It is double, I think so. Double sal is equal to sc dot next double SOSV. Let me enter faculty contact number. String on is equal to sc dot. As of now, I am ready. I written every line of code to take input from my user. It's okay. It's fine, guys. It's open fine. Next, what we need to do? We need to set everything to my uh, original values. Okay, these are all my duplicate values, right? These are all my duplicate values containing all my names, gender, department, salary, and contact. I need to assign these values to my original faculty objects, variable names, using which object? F object. Okay, using F object. F dot set name of name. Clear. F dot set gender of gender. F dot set department of department. DEPT. F dot send salary of sal. F dot set contact number of contact. As of now, I am reading my input. I'm assigning my input to the setter methods also. I'm done. As of now, my methods all called dot done. Now one thing, why we need to use one thing. We need to persist. We need to save our entire data. Okay. We need to save our entire data. Object dot object. See, it make a transaction instance persistent and make it later for insertion in the database. This operation cascades to the associated instances if the association is mapped with the correct thing, like chakatta.persistence.cascade.persist. See, why we are using this persist thing? we are making the data to be inserted into the database successfully. Okay, why we are using dot persist? We are mentioning that dot persist is we are inserting the data into the database as well, inserting operation. Okay, session dot persist of I mentioned dot t, I think so, not tf. We need to send the correct data. So f, why I am sending f is nothing but what we call faculty object. ఆ డేటా అంతా ఇచ్చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి ఆ డేటా అంతా పర్సిస్ట్ అంటే సేవ్, ఎఫ్ అంటే డేటా అంతా వెళ్ళి డేటాబేస్ కి సేవ్ అవుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఓకే, ఇదంతా బాగానే ఉంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వైల్ ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఇది మన దగ్గర ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ కూడా ఉంది కదా. ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఏంటి, టీ. సో లెట్ us all use this t now. T dot commit off, commit the current resource transaction without any unflashed changes to the database. డేటాబేస్ కి ఏం ఎఫెక్ట్ కాకుండా మనం ఏదైతే చేంజెస్ చేస్తున్నామో అన్నీ కూడా డేటాబేస్ కి చేంజెస్ కరెక్ట్గా సేవ్ చేసేస్తుంది. ఓకే, టీ డాట్ కమిట్, ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాను, ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ ఎండ్ చేస్తాను, ఇంకా అయిపోయింది. టీ డాట్ కమిట్, నేను ఇక్కడతో నేను ఇంకేం చేయను, నా ట్రాన్సాక్షన్ అయిపోయింది. టీ డాట్ కమిట్, దానికి నేను తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. సో మనకి ఇన్సర్ట్ అయిందో లేదో తెలియడానికి వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ వన్ statement here, faculty added or inserted successfully, faculty inserted successfully. Okay, as of now నేను సెషన్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, సెషన్ ఫ్యాక్టరీ ఓపెన్ చేశాను. సో ఇవన్నీ క్లోజ్ చేసేద్దామా. లెట్ us క్లోజ్ సెషన్ డాట్ క్లోజ్. సెషన్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, సెషన్ క్లోజ్ చేసేస్తున్నాను. క్లియర్ కాదండి, క్లోజ్. క్లోజ్ చేయకపోయినా ఏం కాదు, బట్ పూల్ కనెక్షన్ అనేది ఓపెన్ అయిపోయి ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, ఓపెన్ అయిపోవడానికి మనమే క్లోజ్ చేసేద్దాం అన్ని. sf dot close. Okay, as of now everything has done perfectly. We'll execute one with this method. Execute అవుతుందో లేదో చూద్దాం. As of now my confidence is it won't execute. Why? Because in hibernate.cfg.xml I mentioned wrong password, so it will tell me access denied error. Access denied error is nothing but you entered wrong password for your database. So let us all try to run this code. Right click on controller.java and run as Java application. Okay, it is asking me to enter what we call enter my choice. I mentioned enter my choice as 1. So it is loading all the classes and everything. See, simple. One error has got to us. Enter one thing. See, it is clearly చెప్పేస్తుంది ఇక్కడ. క్లియర్ గా ఇంత ఎర్రర్ క్లియర్ గా ఇచ్చింది అంటే చూడండి. ఇంత ఎర్రర్ చూసి అందరూ భయపడకండి, ఇది అంతా రెడ్ కలర్ లోనే వస్తుంది ఇన్బిల్ట్ అందరికి. కెనాట్ గెట్ ఏ కనెక్షన్ యాజ్ ఎ డ్రైవర్ మేనేజర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ప్రాపర్లీ ఇనిషియలైజ్డ్. ఓకే, క్లియర్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకేంటి, హైబర్నేట్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వలేకపోతుంది ఎందుకు, రిమూవ్ ద ప్రాపర్టీ అండ్ ఇట్ సెలెక్ట్ డైలెక్ట్ డిఫాల్ట్, ఇది కామన్, ఇది వదిలేయండి, ఇది ఏం కాదు ఇది. నెక్స్ట్ యూజింగ్ పాస్వర్డ్, చూడండి క్లియర్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ. యాక్సెస్ డినైడ్ ఫర్ ద యూజర్ రూట్ @local పాస్వర్డ్. యాక్సెస్ డినైడ్, నీకు పాస్వర్డ్ క్లియర్ గా చెప్పేస్తుంది, పాస్వర్డ్ తప్పని క్లియర్ గా ఉంది. యాక్సెస్ డినైడ్ ఫర్ ద యూజర్, యాక్సెస్ డినైడ్ వచ్చింది అంటే వాడు పాస్వర్డ్ తప్పించాడని. సో ప్లీజ్ గివ్ యువర్ రాంగ్ కరెక్ట్ పాస్వర్డ్. root is my correct password. It will automatically say for the every 1 second. Please let us all try to execute once again. Let us all give 1 as my choice and please click on enter. Okay, so no errors. I got successfully connected to my database. Still table not created, still table not created. Let us all check the tables also. Show tables, my table is still empty. Okay, while giving all the data it will create. Okay, don't worry. It is asking me to enter one faculty name. Let us all go with the faculty name and it's perfect. Okay, what happened, unable to persist. Sorry. Only one mistake we done, guys. Sorry. Unable to locate persister. Okay, only one thing we miss is, please all of you, if you are facing this issue, please open src/main/resources and please open hibernate.cfg.xml here, and please enter on after Hibernate properties, please open mapping. Okay, mapping. Inside mapping, please mention your class name called as in double quotes. Please mention your class. CRUD operations. CRUD operation is nothing but is my package name. See, CRUD operations is my package name. See, CRUD operations is my package name. Please mention your package name. Dot. You won't get any suggestions, guys. You need to mention very clearly. Faculty. So I'm mentioning my name. Okay, I'm mentioning my name. So I'm writing one command also. CRUD operations. To comment it, Control-Shift/. Okay, I mentioned clearly. Now let us all try to execute now. Okay, let me execute again. Controller.java, and please right click on it. Run as Java application. It is asking me to enter my choice, and I'm giving as 1. And it is loading all the configuration setup and everything. It is allowing me to connect to the database. It should ask my faculty. Okay, see, Hibernate. One command has got added. See, create table faculty details with the field names called as faculty_ID, faculty_contact, faculty_department, faculty_gender, faculty_name, faculty_salary. All this got added. Let us all try to check my show tables. So faculty_tables. Now to see the description of the particular table, let us all go with the faculty_details. DES is nothing but description of a particular data. Description of a particular thing. Okay, particular table. Okay, see, these are all the values which I have given, which I mentioned in the faculty at the red column. See, I mentioned here clearly at the red column, name is equal to faculty ID, name, everything I mentioned here only. See, faculty ID, faculty contact, department, gender, salary, everything type also mentioned clearly. Not null values, it's a primary key. ID is my auto increment. Okay, no need to create any ID. Okay, ID is my auto increment, so it will automatically create my things. Let us all check with select star from faculty underscore details. So empty set. Clear, guys. As of now, it's clear. So let me give one name, and let us all try. See, insert into faculty underscore contact underscore department, gender, faculty name, salary, where values is equal to question mark. My query is visible in the console means only one thing is hibernate.cfg.xml దాంట్లో ఇక్కడ మనం ట్రూ పెట్టాం కాబట్టి ఈ క్వైరీ కనబడుతుంది. నువ్వు ఇక్కడ ఫాల్స్ పెట్టావనుకో ఏమవుతుంది? ఈ ఫోన్ నెంబర్ ఇచ్చి ఎంటర్ అనగానే ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఇన్సర్టెడ్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్లీ, అంతే, డైరెక్ట్ మెసేజ్ ఇచ్చేస్తుంది. నీకు ఏ క్వైరీ చేసావో నీ క్వైరీ విజిబుల్ అవ్వదు. ఆ క్వైరీ నీకు కనబడాలి అంటే ఇక్కడ ట్రూ ఉండాలి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ థింగ్, లెట్ us all check with select star from faculty details. Clear, guys. Faculty_ID is my auto generated value 1. Faculty_contact, faculty department, everything is fine. Okay, everything is fine. ఓన్లీ వన్ థింగ్, ఎందుకు నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పేసాను క్లియర్ గా. ఎందుకు చేసాం ఇది? కనెక్షన్ డాట్ డ్రైవర్ క్లాస్ అంటే మన డ్రైవర్ క్లాస్ కి లోడ్ అవడానికి. JDBC అంటే ఏంటి? మన కనెక్షన్ URL. ఇది రూట్ యూజర్ నేమ్, మన పాస్వర్డ్. ఇది ఒకవేళ ఎందుకు ఈ వై వి మెన్షన్ MySQL as a dialect? We are using MySQL dialect, so we mention MySQL dialect. We are using MongoDB means we need to mention MongoDB dialect. If you are using PostgreSQL, you need to mention PostgreSQL dialect. It has of no clear. Next, అప్డేట్. మీకు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పాను అప్డేట్ తీసేస్తానని చెప్పేసి. ఇప్పుడు అప్డేట్ ఉంది కదా, లెట్ us all రన్ అగైన్. ఒకసారి ఆగుదాం. ఇప్పుడు అప్డేట్ లోనే ఉంది ఇంకా, లెట్ us all రన్ అగైన్. సి, రన్ యాజ్ జావా అప్లికేషన్, మొత్తం రన్ అవుతుంది. ఎంటర్. ఓకే, అప్డేట్ లోనే ఉంది కాబట్టి టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ అయితే మళ్ళీ టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ అవ్వదు. ఐఎమ్ రిపీటింగ్ వన్ మోర్ టైమ్, ఇట్స్ ఇన్ అప్డేట్ ప్రాసెస్. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ అప్డేట్ లో ఉంది కాబట్టి, సి, ఇక్కడ అప్డేట్ ప్రాసెస్ లో ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇట్ విల్ చెక్ ఇన్ ద డేటాబేస్. ఓకే, హైబర్నెట్ FSAD లో పర్టికులర్ క్లాస్, ఈ క్లాస్ యొక్క టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ అయి ఉందా లేదా, చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది. చెక్ చేసుకుని ఏం చెక్ చేసుకుంటుంది? షో టేబుల్స్లో ఫ్యాకల్టీ అనే టేబుల్ ఉందా లేదా? టేబుల్ లేకపోతే క్రియేట్ ద టేబుల్. క్లియర్ గైస్? అప్డేట్ ఆపరేషన్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? టేబుల్ ఉందా లేదా? వాట్స్ టేబుల్ లేకపోతే టేబుల్ is getting created. What is the purpose of update? Update purpose is nothing but it will check in the database whether the particular table is created or not. If the table is not created, that particular table will be created during the runtime. If in case if I change it to create, okay, create ki change chestanu. Let us all execute again Java application, and it is asking me to enter my choice. I am entering 1 as my choice. It is loading all the configuration setup. See what it is saying. నువ్వు క్రియేట్ అని మార్చడం వల్ల ఉన్న టేబుల్ని తీసేస్తుంది, అదే మళ్ళీ టేబుల్ని క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. అలా నువ్వు డేటా ఇచ్చుకుంటా వెళ్ళు. అది నువ్వు అలా క్రియేట్లో వదిలేసావు అనుకో, నువ్వు డేటా ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటావు ప్రతి 1 సెకండ్కి. అలా ఒక రికార్డ్ ఇన్సర్ట్ అవుతుంది, నువ్వు మళ్ళీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తావు, మళ్ళీ డేటా పోతుంది. అర్థమవుతుందా? సి ఇప్పుడు చూద్దామా. షో టేబుల్స్ క్లియర్గానే ఉంది. సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ, టేబుల్ ఎంటీగా ఉంది. ఇంతకుముందు నేను టేబుల్ ఒక వాల్యూ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేశాను. క్రియేట్ అన్నాం. క్రియేట్ అనేది ఏంటంటే టేబుల్ ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా టేబుల్ మళ్ళీ క్రియేట్ చేస్తుంది. టేబుల్ లేకపోతే వెల్ అండ్ గుడ్. టేబుల్ ఉంటే ఇట్ విల్ డిలీట్ దట్, ఇట్ విల్ డ్రాప్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ టేబుల్. వెదర్ ద టేబుల్ కంటైనింగ్ డేటా ఆర్ నాట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్, ఇట్ ఈస్ సెకండరీ. వెదర్ ద టేబుల్ ఈస్ క్రియేటెడ్ ఆర్ నాట్. టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ అయితే డ్రాప్ ద టేబుల్ అండ్ క్రియేట్ ఏ ఫ్రెష్ టేబుల్. Whether the table is not created, create a new table. Clear guys? But don't use create. Okay, data ప్రతిసారి పోతా ఉంటుంది, కొత్తగా క్రియేట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. Instead of create, use only update. As of now I'm clear. Let us all go with another faculty name. CSC. Enter. Inserted into faculty, something okay then. My queries got executed. See, my details got executed successfully. Let us all try to execute another faculty record. Enter your choice 1. Enter your faculty name. Okay, as of now I'm having two faculties. Let me insert another faculty. Okay, 1 2 3 is my faculty. Clear guys? My details got added successfully. So